Hello and welcome to Quirky Cat Crafts. This is Sherry. All right, you guys, I know it's been a while, and I'm not going to lie. I don't know where my craft mojo is gone, but it's gone. And so, in the interest of trying to rejuvenate my creative spark, we're doing some fruit basket upset here in the craft room. So this video is more for me because my brain is spiraling big time. And so I kind of want to talk it out, and I would love thoughts and opinions from you guys, if you're so inclined. Okay, so right now this is my craft setup, right? So I have this little U-shaped area where pretty much everything is in reach from my chair. But a couple things are going to be happening. I'm going to try not to move too quickly. The first thing that is for sure happening is my clay cubby is going bye-bye. It's going away. I've come up with a better solution that is also going to kind of keep me contained, because my new solution, which I will film when the items get here, is going to keep me from overstocking on clay colors. And it's also going to be easier to reorganize and rearrange when new clay colors come out. And so this big hulking piece of furniture is going to go away, okay? So that's going to open up pretty much half the room, right? So then I'm trying to decide if I want to rework everything. So here's my current thought process. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to do this handheld without being too shaky. Okay. So the entertainment center is the same length as this work table right here, okay? That work table is only 48 inches. This one's 52. So here's what my thought process is. Move the entertainment center back to this wall, okay? Then slide the two shelving units all the way down this way. And that would leave me just enough room in that corner to put the 52-inch table long ways, okay? And then I can bring the top hutch that goes with it back over and put it on top of the table, okay? So then the three hutches would be lined up along the wall. And then I was hoping my little bookcase with my colored filler tiles would fit next to it. I'm not sure that it will. So there may end up being a weird gap. But I would like to have the three hutch units side by side by side. So that would be all along this wall. And then instead of having my tables in an L configuration, I would just have the other one coming out where this one is now, but up against the window, right? And it'll have this hutch on top. And then the space in between the two tables will probably end up being my little bookcase with my filler tiles, because it is the exact dimension, hi Garfield, of that little nightstand. So I would have that, like, yeah, it would block the windows a little bit, but something along those lines. Or once this table is pushed up against the window, there would be room for the nightstand and little bookcase here, because this would be my primary work table. And then the back table would just be kind of, catch-all area. So, and it would open it up quite a bit and give me a little more room. And then that bottom base unit, which does not belong to the desk set, and it's actually kind of a different color. And I think that's just going to go away. I mean, I paid $10 for it, so I think that's just going to go away as well. So, if the entertainment center's on this wall, and it comes pretty much to the edge of the window, then I could have the nightstand sideways up against the side of the entertainment center with my bookcase of filler tiles up against the side of the entertainment center with my work table next to it. Ooh, I think that'll work. I think that'll work really well, actually. And then I'm going to tell you how my clay is going to be organized. I think that's it, you guys. I think I needed to talk it out. Okay, you guys, when I say I've been spiraling, I'm not kidding. Do you see all these shoe boxes down here? There are currently 15 of them, but I have more. Those are all buttons, beads, charms, brads, tiles that I have pulled from my stash that I'm going to be selling. Which is the other question I have for you guys. If I did a YouTube live selling off supplies, would that be something that you all would be interested in participating in? Because it's not just those items. There's also stickers, paper, wood-mounted stamps, clear stamp sets, organizers out the wazoo, because I keep rotating my organization systems, and just a bunch of a variety of stuff. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in participating in, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to do that. Otherwise I'm just going to throw it all out there on Marketplace and see what goes. But I have enough room in my garage to store a lot of stuff. So it's like, I'm not in a rush to sell this stuff. I just want to get it out of the room and see if having less takes away the mental overwhelm that I'm constantly feeling. Because I do not feel inspired in this room. I feel stressed out. I feel aggravated. I feel frustrated. I feel uninspired. I do not feel creative. So we're going to see if shaking things up is going to change that. So now we're going to talk about my clay storage idea. Okay. I have to climb the wall of shoe boxes. So yeah, I'm not kidding you guys. It's been a lot going on. So, all right, we're going to pull the chair out and have a seat. Oh, there's Garfield's butt. Garfield, come say hi to everybody. No? Okay. All right. This cabinet. Oh, right here. I think it's called like a barrister's bookcase or something like that. So, it's got the glass door fronts. And what's in there right now are the clear photo boxes, because I had thought, I'm going to make a whole bunch of tiles in a certain theme and then just store them. And then when I decide I want to do a ballerina theme, I can just pull the ballerina box and I already have a bunch of tiles made. And here's what I've discovered. While I'm okay with that, with the filler tiles, I'm not with the focal tiles at all. Like, I do not, like, I use what I make for the project and that's it. And so I've learned that making excessive is not how I operate and not how I create. So the majority of these photo boxes are going to get sold, and the tiles that are in them, I'm going to go through, and honestly, I may just package them up to sell, honestly. I did that once before, and I had a lady buy a bunch of them. I'm going to have to see if I still have her contact information, because to see if she's interested. But like the bottom shelf is all cat tiles, cat themed, in different colors. Because at one point I was making a bunch of cat mosaics that I really thought would sell, but they didn't. So, which is kind of an ongoing problem. All right. So that's all going to get cleared out. And I have an organization system coming that is going to fit perfectly in each of these shelves and is going to allow me to store all of my clay in a neat, organized manner where I'll be able to see it and access it easily. So those items are getting delivered tomorrow. And so that's a coming soon video. And then we're going to go from there. So I don't think I've done a video since I completed my swatch board, I guess you would call it, right? So, and those are just stuck up there with the command strips, the Velcro command strips. And they're just magnetic boards. And then those are little magnet dry erase sheets that I got in bulk. And I just made a little square of each clay color and then did a label on my label maker and stuck them up there. So it's kind of pretty. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, all right, you guys. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to check in. I mean, the level of spiraling I've been doing lately, I can't even tell you. It's just been really bad. So, so we're going to try this rearranging and see how that goes. The other thing I am thinking about doing, because I have so many clear stamp sets, right? And I've sold off a bunch too. But pretty much anything that I have in a wood-mounted stamp, I also have in a clear stamp set. And so I'm really thinking about getting rid of not all of my wood-mounted stamps, but like, you know, go through the basket of ocean wood-mounted stamps and then compare it to my binder and see, you know, if I've got lighthouses and clear stamps, then why do I need it in wood-mounted stamps as well? That kind of thing. So that's something else I'm thinking about doing. So, so that's a lot of what's been going on in my brain, you guys. So I'm sorry I haven't been around much. I don't want to give up on the crafty stuff yet, but I have completely lost the mojo. So we're going to see if rearranging things re-inspires me. So that's where we're at for right now. I just wanted to check in with you guys. And so if you would like to see, the reorganization process and the relocating of the furniture, let me know. And I'll be happy to film it if you guys are interested in watching. Oh, yeah. All right, you guys, that's all I got for right now. So, the next video will be relocating the clay and then finding somebody to help me haul this beast down the stairs and out the door. I've already asked everybody I know if they're interested in it, but nobody seems to have a use for it. I mean, it really is good for clay, but it's not working for me anymore. It's too big. So, all right, you guys, that's all I got for right now. So, to be continued. And then we'll go from there. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.